Hello, everyone. I'm AT Storm Track meteorologist Austin Haskins. Outside of some scattered showers and storms around at times during the morning hours on our Sunday and into Sunday afternoon, overall, the weekend was pretty nice, and temperatures were near to slightly below seasonal levels, but being in the 70s, it was pretty comfortable nonetheless. But we have showers in the forecast again for today as our area of low pressure that brought the showers and storms on Sunday still sits to our north and northeast this morning, and we get some of that wraparound activity, and it will be cooler and breezy today as well. And then we're looking at warmer and mostly dry conditions for Tuesday and Wednesday, but in between, so tonight into Tuesday, we are going to see the return of that wildfire smoke to the area, so we'll talk about that here in a few minutes. And then we're looking at more rain and storms as we end the week, and we're going to watch that closely because that could bring some heavier rain to somewhere in the upper Midwest, and does include here in western Wisconsin, so we'll talk about that. But so far, speaking of rain, we've had 1.53 inches so far through the first 8 days in Eau Claire. That's about a quarter of an inch above average, and for the year, we are exactly where we should be at 12.37 inches. But by the end of the week, I think there's a pretty good chance that the monthly surplus deficit and the yearly surplus deficit will be in the surplus category, will be above average. And that, of course, will depend on how the end of the week rain chances pan out. But we still have some around for today. We had kind of a more concentrated, widespread area of light to, at times, moderate showers this morning. But that is exiting the area just after 7 a.m. And we are going to still see some scattered pop-up heating of the day showers throughout the day today. There could be a thunderstorm or two mixed in, but it's not expected to be a widespread thunderstorm event by any means, and certainly no severe weather either. Then the rain chances come to an end by about sunset tonight. We'll see mostly cloudy to at times partly cloudy skies around, and then we'll see those skies turn sunny to mostly sunny as we get into our day Tuesday, especially the second half of the day, and then mostly clear to clear skies heading into tomorrow night. And Wednesday we'll start off with a good amount of sunshine. The clouds will thicken into the afternoon. Maybe a pop-up shower or storm in the afternoon hours, you'll see right here on Future Track. And then we could see more activity develop Wednesday night into Thursday. But as of now, as Future Track only goes out to about 10 p.m. here on Wednesday, you can see that activity mainly south of Arcadia and Black River Falls. But we are still, as I mentioned earlier, are going to watch the rain chances ramp up for Thursday and Friday, especially for us right now, the way it's looking Thursday night, Friday into Friday night. There's going to be a stationary boundary that's going to be setting up somewhere either in or near the area. And when you have that, typically those that are around that boundary have a good chance of not only seeing rain and storms, but multiple waves of storms and possibly even some heavier rain out of that. Also, I can't rule out maybe some strong to possibly severe storms out of that as well. But there's still a lot of question marks on how that's going to pan out. And this will also play a big role in temperatures as well. Now, when you look at the total rainfall the next 3 days, so through Thursday morning, the higher totals look to be south of Highway 10. And we're not going to see much with today's activity, generally about 1/10 to 2/10 of an inch or less. But when you add in the rainfall today and then also again at the end of the week and possibly a few showers Saturday, you're looking now over the next 7 days. So this is through Monday morning of next week. You're looking at widespread totals of 1/2 inch to 2 inches. And there could be spots that maybe see even more than that. But again, where that boundary sets up, this could either be pushed to the south or could be pushed further to the north. And of course, how much moisture is around too will play a role in that. So that forecast is going to, fluctuate a little bit here over the next few days. So be sure to stay with us for updates on that. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we are going to see the return of that wildfire smoke to western Wisconsin later tonight. Now, today we might have a little bit of some haze around, although we're not going to see much sunshine regardless, at least some breaks in the clouds, but not, completely clear skies. But you see by tonight, the wildfire haze and smoke does return, and it will be rather thick. And of course, we're looking at the atmospheric smoke levels here. Some of this could make it to the surface, so that could impact air quality levels for a time. But as you see by the afternoon hours, there's going to be another cold front that comes through, and that's going to essentially kind of wash kind of the thickness of it out of here, although we may still have a tiny bit tomorrow night. But the main wave of it will be kind of flushed out of here by tomorrow afternoon. So thankfully, A, this won't be as long lasting as what we've seen before, and B, it certainly won't be air quality wise as bad as it was, what we had just about, a couple of days to a week or so ago. Highs today across the area, mostly in those 60s. Again, it will kind of depend on the cloud coverage and the rain activity. You could be a few degrees warmer or cooler than what you're seeing here, but we're mostly going to say mid 60s for today. We're back into the mostly low to mid 50s for tonight. Now, because of the sunshine returning tomorrow and into Wednesday, we are going to be warmer. Highs tomorrow generally upper 70s and lower 80s. Will be a little cooler in Medford at 73. And then Wednesday's highs pretty similar, upper 70s and even some low 80s. It's going to be even warmer in southern Wisconsin. Some spots there can make a run for 90 degrees. We'll be down in the 70s Thursday, 68 on Friday. But again, I caution you, the forecast for Thursday, Friday, those numbers are going to probably go up or down in one direction as we get that newer data in. But as of now, Saturday, mostly dry with just an isolated rain chance. Father's Day, the way things look right now, looking pretty good with some sunshine and highs in the mid to upper 70s.